What's up, Shib Army? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into some Shiba Inu talk right now as we start in kind of a segue into the weekend where all bets are off what the market's going to do. This has been a crazy time to be alive. I want to get into some of the comments from the Shiba Inu team as well as their price prediction, okay, as we look into kind of the numbers behind Shib. They're not exempt from this rush, okay? We've seen what Dogecoin was able to do recently, all right, and Shib, if you guys were around and you are one of the OGs back in 2021, if you're not getting those vibes, then we got to check your pulse because the market is hot, and that's why we're going to be pumping out a lot of content. There is tons of crypto news every single day, so we do try to cover all of it. Can't get to all of it, but we will kind of do our best here. If you are new to the channel, I appreciate if you guys all subscribe. We will be sharing with you guys a lot of the alpha as well as kind of the headlines that kind of kickstart your crypto trading. All right, so that's kind of what we look to provide every single day. Appreciate if you guys would all join the fold. Also, follow me on X. The handle is in the bottom left of your screen at TCryptoMark, and let's get down into it. Okay, now none of this is financial advice as always, so make sure you guys do your own research and due diligence. But the Shib team right now saying that Shib is doing just fine, all right, setting a price prediction and a target of that 406861. Now let's talk about how relative that is right now as we look into the chart. Okay, I'm going to pull up crypto bubbles right now. We are going to dive into Shiba Inu, currently trading at 11th in total market cap. It's kind of funny to see what's happening within the meme coin space too, okay? And you could make the argument that Shib, in comparison to the other ones out there in the market, in the new ones, I mean, what you've seen with Peanut has been absolutely insane. But then we have talked about Pepe Coin. We've talked about Dogecoin. Brett is even doing well today, almost up 20% as we're currently recording. Bonk, Dog with Hat. All the big boys are getting listed on different exchanges. We're seeing momentum there in their corners. And the biggest takeaway that I've shared with you guys in my sentiment, okay, now these are just my thoughts, is that this is not just Dogecoin and Shib like we had back in 2021, okay? This is the encompassment of it all. This is where we look at Shiba Inu, and now we have 10 meme coins in the top 100 at least. I don't even know that exact number, but if it's not close to that, it might even be more than that, all right? I remember at one point when we did bring that up, it was 9, and now that number has seemingly rose, okay? But as we look at Shib, they're down 1.4%. We're seeing a lot of corrections in the market. It's not just Shiba Inu, okay? There's a lot of meme coins down. It's just gains are going away. People are taking profits. It's a healthy correction, in my opinion. I don't have that crypto crystal ball. I can't tell you where the volatility is going to head, but I will tell you right now that Shib at 402506, it's just hanging out because this is all rotating, okay? And these meme coins will all have their day. So I kind of agree with that price prediction that we're going to get into where I could see Shiba Inu getting as high as that 4067 mark. And we're going to talk about how relative that is in comparison to all-time highs. I'm going to pull up the trading view here as we dive into the chart. And you can see right here, we all know the Shiba Inu all-time high. We did wick up back in 2021. You can see this level right here. I mean, it's roughly that 408817, probably around there, depending on which exchange you're referring to. So we have a ways to go. And this price prediction that leaves Shib, okay, trading hands at the 406861 level. That's what we're going to talk about right here, okay? And you guys are probably all familiar with trading indicators. This is the one that I use. And quite frankly, as we look into kind of the chart right now, we have flash momentum up. This is back on the November 9th date where Shiba Inu in this green candle really has taken effect. Since then, we have sold off a little bit, so we kind of had a piggyback ride, a lot of momentum from what the other cryptos were doing. A lot of meme coins were running, so Shiba Inu ran all ties rise together, but it wasn't really anything that Shib was doing, okay? So I want to get into this prediction. We're going to be talking about this as what is the next target and the comments from the Shib team. And then I gave you guys my thoughts as well. But before we do, I want to segue into my channel sponsor. If you guys want to help me out and provide a little bit of, this is something where you can give back. It's just something where I can provide you guys with a little incentive to trade on BYDFI, okay? And it's anything different. It's a great exchange. I use it for spot, for futures. It's very, very much a seamless, great interface. If you do trade on an app, check out their app. But the big thing that they have going on for them right now is this is one of the top exchanges globally. It's very safe, secure, and it is something where it is available in all jurisdictions, I believe. But the biggest thing they have going right now is a 10% cash back promotion. So if you're looking for another exchange, or if you just want to enjoy riding out a 10% bonus, you can get a 10% bonus up to $1,000 by depositing and trading with BYDFI. That's all you have to do. So if you want to deposit $10,000, they'll give you $1,000 right in your account. If you want to deposit $1,000, you will get $100 right in your BYDFI account. Great promotion. Great exchange. Happy to work with them, and that is something where we will have a link down below. Make sure you do your own research, and if BYDFI is right for you, sign up with them today, okay? I just used them to buy some Pepe yesterday, and that's where, I'm no exception to the rule. I got the bonus as well, okay? But let's get into this. These are the comments, okay? Now, Lucy, we've all heard her, very outspoken, predicting a surge into that 406 mark, okay? Now, kind of have to take it with a grain of salt, because what the SHIB ecosystem has going on behind the scenes in terms of the SHIBARIUM news and, the metaverse, all the projects, the ecosystem plays. Right now, I've been saying this, it's all about SHIB, okay? Nobody wants to trade those things because there's no reason to when you have other meme coins doing the volume and having gains like they're having and experiencing in the market. Nobody wants to buy a SHIB project right now when you can buy Pepe coin and essentially get 20% in less than 24 hours, okay? That's just the truth of it. Now, if you are a believer, you are a holder in those projects, I'm not talking smack about them. I'm just saying, depending on your financial situation and the decisions that you will make, that is kind of where there's better avenues for me and my money. I don't know what you're going to do. I'm never going to tell you to buy or sell a crypto, and that's why it's very important to talk about all the facts, okay? But as we look into SHIB back on November 11th, just a couple days ago, okay, we've seen it at 402619, and that's kind of where we look at the next price target right now. And the marketing lead, Lucy, for Shiba Inu, has predicted a potential surge to the 406861 level. There's no timeline, so it's kind of open-ended, but that's kind of where a few hours into that forecast, we have seen an impressive rally. We got over that 403 mark, all right, looking at the potential rally where we would have to more than double, but that's where we have since sold off, corrected a bit, and now SHIB, like we've talked about, is back into the twos, okay? Now, to get to where we need to go to right now, it's roughly at the time of recording about 165% gain to get to that projected target. Now, even if we do hit that level that she's predicting, that would mean that we still are 20% down from all-time highs. That was a record register back in October of 2021. Now, this is the exact post that she put, "We are doing just fine," and this is where Lucy has spoken about her price prediction as Shiba Inu makes to look to make its mark in what we're seeing with this meme coin madness we have going on in the crypto sphere, okay? That's where I'm at. I've told you guys I believe in SHIB. I'm not going to FUD it. Dogecoin's doing well. Doesn't mean that Shiba Inu can't doing well. It's just Dogecoin actually has some more incentives and catalysts right now than SHIB does, okay? That's just what it is. That's the facts. That's the reality. Doesn't mean SHIB's a dead play. Doesn't mean Shiba Inu's dead. It's not going to go anywhere. It just means right now the other meme coins kind of are striking while the iron's hot, okay? So if Shiba Inu wants to get some momentum, if they have any tricks up their sleeve, now is the time to get that FOMO, because new users are getting back into crypto, and you can't deny the run they've been on and experiencing, okay? So that's kind of where we're looking at it. And furthermore, we're going to get into kind of how SHIB is prepared, okay? They have not really got into altcoin season thus far, despite being up. I think this is where you look at Lucy, and recent performance does not imply that the market is in alt season. I agree with that. I don't even think we're close. I think this is more so just the run-up that we've seen post-election. We not really have Uptober like we usually do, historically, how that was all set up. So I do think there is a little bit more of the story that has not yet been told. Now, when altcoin season does happen, all bets are off. We get, historically, we'll get 9 to 12 months of run. It's going to be insane, and it'll be very much the vibes that we're getting, that we got back in 2021, where Shiba Inu defied all odds and became one of the darlings in the crypto space, okay? But investors still remain bullish. Right now, you can see a lot of the social sentiment is at an all-time high. There's a lot of posts with SHIB. A lot of SHIB holders are rooting for it. They're betting on it. They want it to do well. It's just right now there's a lot of resistance because the other meme coins right now, for my money, are just doing extremely well, and the iron is hot. for them and what they bring to the table. So that's what I'm saying. SHIB is not exempt. They're just not there yet. Okay, so currently at 402495. One could make the argument that's a very good entry point. It's a very good position in terms of value, especially when they have not had that pump where other cryptos have had 20, 30, 40% meme coins in specific, okay? And if we look back into the crypto bubbles, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, more so in the trading view, but yeah. So that's where we were just less than a week ago, guys. We were at the sub twos. We were in the 401617 range, and then we did wick as high as 40336. So there is a lot of room for opportunity there to get as high as back here. I think that's kind of where it's not really off the table. I think that this top blue line that you're seeing here on your screen that I have drawn, that is the upper level of the resistance. If we do bust through that, that's when we could be talking about the 404s and beyond. And I think that's something where if you are on board with Lucy's prediction, let me know down below in the comments, by the way, if you are kind of digging what she's putting out. That is where I see SHIB getting back to some crazy, crazy territory that we haven't seen since 2021. All right. So that's what I'll leave you with. I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said a little earlier in the video, if you're looking for a new exchange or you want to get a sign-up bonus, check out my link down below for BYDFI. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.